All right, welcome everyone. What's going on? It is Sunday and we're doing a little Q&A. Now I was going to have some guests and then I got busy and well, obviously that didn't happen. So maybe next time. We'll see what happens. So how is everyone doing today? I see Tech Man is here. He's got a little headache. He was doing, some stuff. Hopefully he didn't lose too much money the other day. Oh man, the ad thing popped up on me. All right, so let's do a quick roll call, see what we got, who we got, and what's going on. So we got Travelers Travels, what's happening? Techman, welcome. Squirrel Master, Alexander Fleener, Ethan Westfield, Dan Ruggs, Horsecoin, Squirrel Master, Dennis Matovich, Patrick Gwynn, Dumpster Fire, Budweiser. There we go. Let's just see. Dennis, we going through. You guys are talking away like crazy. Atapati, you're here. I'm here. Yes, you're here. You made it. Awesome. Thanks for showing up. Crypto Perks, Ultra Carbon, Leo L, Elm ASI, Ogre MGTOW, what's going on? Veteran Miner, welcome. What's happening? Curtis Markham, what is this? G Shadow 1987. Hello from Germany. I got a question. Is Rabid also answering questions from this live chat, or where do I have to ask anything? Yes, I will be asking questions from the live chat here. Be sure to @ me or super chat or whatever you want to do to get my attention. So see what happens. Oh no, it just jumped on me. So where are we at? Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. Cobra, welcome. What's going on? Alavato Lampus, I think, something like that. Peak, what's going on, Peak? What's going on? So how is everyone? It is Sunday. It's warming up a little bit. The other day I posted on Twitter there that it was like minus, what was it? Can't remember. It was like minus 32 or minus 33, and with a wind chill, it was like in the minus 40s. It was pretty cold. It was pretty chilly, but it wasn't worse. But there was northern Canada was actually the coldest place on the planet there like 4 or 5 days ago, where they're in like the minus 40s with like 50-kilometer winds, and they were having wind chills in the minus 50s. So yeah, we're better off than them, but it was still pretty darn cold. Wrapping some gifts today. Oh yes, Christmas is, oh yeah, it is. It's almost here. Craziness. It's December 4th. We're almost there. Santa is getting his sled ready for all the kids out there. So what's going on? Anyone have questions? I got Google here, so we can ask Google stuff together. It'll be fun, right? G Shadow 1987. That Rabbit. Are there any CPU mineable coins with good hash rates for Intel CPUs? Also, is there mining software which supports Ryzen APU? I got a Ryzen 5600G, 48G RAM, and an Intel i5 6100, 32 gigabytes of RAM. So, yeah, there's still a lot of coins that are decent for Intel CPUs. I believe Verus coin is okay on them. Really, it's everything else other than, what is it? I believe Ghost Rider. Like Ghost Rider usually has the profitable coins on it, which is why Ryzen's recommended. But the L3 catch isn't really an issue on, Verus coin, Monero, what else is it? There's a bunch out there. I can't remember off the top of my head, but pretty much everything else that's not on Ghost Rider does seem to not matter. So Intel is good on all those other coins as well. It's just that most of the time those ones aren't very efficient. Now I haven't really tested. I'm still trying to get my hands on some of the new Intels to see how they do, but I'm not sure. As for the APU, I don't know, maybe if SRB Miner might support some of those. I'm not 100% sure. I'm actually still trying to find kind of an answer to that because I do have a B-Link U59 Pro. It has an Intel CPU as well as the integrated graphics, 8 gigabytes of memory, and so on. And I'm trying to get that thing to mine on things, and I can't get it to work on Dero. I can get it to work on XMR and stuff, but yeah, I'm trying to figure out how that thing mines and go for it. In the end, it comes down to those boxes are pretty much great for nodes. They're awesome for nodes, but yeah. Hopefully that kind of answers your question. So I'm not 100% sure, but yes, there are a lot of CPU algorithms out there that are good for Intel CPUs. Now Intel still isn't great at them, but it's better than the ones that are L3 cache heavy. AVN, yes, AVN Minotaur X. That's another non-L3 cache issue, so that will work for Intel as well. So great point there. Yeah, that's definitely one that's been actually around the top coins. Actually, let's look at that right now. CPU mining profitability has been dropping quite a bit lately. So I'm just gonna go into the. Actually, I don't even need to open a new tab because we got our website right here. So I'm just gonna come up top here, open a new link. Open Sesame, load it up. I'm going to do my 11 cents per kilowatt hour, calculate, and actually Bitorium is first right now, but it's not doing that great. Like $11 before power, $3.62 after. Veers coin, it's been like the past few days, if you guys have been coming to rabidmining.com here and using the CPU mining calculator, there's been a battle between the top three lately. So Dero, the hash rate has gone through the roof. It's actually not profitable to mine Dero right now, which is crazy to think about. It's negative 85 cents on my incomplete farm. My 30 CPUs isn't even making $1. It isn't even making 1 penny right now. 516 mega hashes currently on the network. That's insane to think about. Monero is actually losing less than what Dero currently is. This is with the Uranus miner with the increased hash rate as well. Keep that in mind based on these numbers. But Bitorium's currently in first. We got Veers coin. So Veers coin, Raptorium, Bitorium, and Urbis have been fighting for the top spot over the past couple days. Now, Avian, I don't know if there's been just hash rate swings on Avian on the Minotaur X algorithm, or yeah, Minotaur X there, if hash rates have been coming off or if they've been seeing little pumps. Because remember, it's low volume, so maybe someone bought the coin, the price goes up quite a bit because of it. But the other day, I think it was making like $20 before power and like $14 or $15 for me after power. So AVN's been up there. Veers coin has been up there. It seems it was dropped. Veers coin was making almost double of what it's showing now just a couple hours ago. This calculator does update every 15 minutes. So it's not 24-hour averages or anything like a lot of people use on what to mine. It's currently up to date every 15 minutes. So it's showing current prices and current hash rate. So you know what's happening if you point to it right now. And remember, so every 15 minutes, it could change. So you're going to have to update and check on it ever so often, just so you know you're sticking with the profitable coins. But yes, AVN has been looking, pretty good past couple days, which is interesting because no one really talks about it anymore. And I figured it was kind of dead for a little while, but now it looks like it's starting to slowly move up into that top spot again. So that's kind of cool to think about. I checked SRB miner this week, but it says unsupported. Oh, okay, that sucks. The big issue with Intel is the cache. You can't use as many cores as AMD because of that. That's very true. And plus, I don't know what's going on with their whole performance cores and efficient cores and what's all going on with that. It's kind of weird because now they got like, I don't even know, like 24 core CPUs with only like 16 or like 24 cores and like, only like 30 threads and things like that. I don't know. They're doing some crazy weird things, and they also run hot and they use a lot of power, and I don't know. We'll see. But, I want to test one sometime, but I just can't bring myself. I can't afford anything right now, but I can't bring myself, if I could afford it, to buy something like an Intel CPU for mining purposes. I just can't do it. Just remember, in the long game, mo hash is better than no hash. That's very true. That's very true. So, Rabid Mining, what do you think of the Nervous Network project, CKB, especially with the new ASIC coming on board? Now, which ASIC are you referring to? The new Gold Shell, CK Box 2, which I wish they need to do some more R&D and some work here, because the K7 is going to blow that thing away. Because it's looking like around 2.1 terahash, 400 watts. I believe there's a 1.5 terahash in eco mode at like 250 watts or something. But that's 5 joule whatever efficiency compared to the K7, which is 20. So this thing is nowhere near as efficient as the K7 and nowhere near the hash rate as the K7. But as for the coin itself, it's a very interesting coin. I never really followed it. I know some people like Fully Electronic. He's really big in the ASICs. He's been ASIC mining for a long time, and he's not big on that coin right now. But I was actually looking at the price of Nervous. I like to just call it Nervous. I don't think that's right, but let's just wear a Nervous price. Let's have a look. But it seems in the last bull run anyway, it followed Bitcoin pretty much to a T and outperformed coins like Ravencoin. I feel it did anyway. So I think there is potential in this coin. But again, who knows what's going to happen? How old is this coin? It's not even that old. 2019. So yeah, that's interesting to think about. A lot of these coins that we're talking about today, this is their first bull run they ever seen. Ergo, Flux, everything. They came out 2018 or later after the 2017 bull run. So that means in theory, right now, the next go-to coins for anything might not even be here because we've seen huge explosions in 2021. Obviously, at the same time, scammers and rug pullers are going to be all over the place trying to get your hash and get your cash. So be very careful. That kind of rhymes. That's a good one. I should think of something like for that. Scammers trying to get your hash and your cash. I don't know. It's a work in progress, but it looks like it might go somewhere. We'll see what happens. But anyway, a lot of these coins came out here, and here we see Nervos, whatever, in 2019, and it peaked up. So I actually want to do a comparison. I'm going to duplicate this a couple times, and let's just look. So we're going to look at the BTC price. BTC, bam. And we're also going to look at Ravencoin. I know Ravencoin, GPU mining, totally different, but Ravencoin does have a huge following. Now, whether that following results in a massive bot army or it's legit people following it, I don't know. Because as soon as you talk about it, it seems like the massive influx of people come in. So maybe it's a bot army. I have no idea. But we look at the Bitcoin price here. We're going to look at the 2021 run here. Bring it in. Then we're going to look at the Ravencoin 2021 run here, bring it in. And then we're going to bring the Nervous run in 2021. So judging by this, I think Nervous is way better off than something like Ravencoin. Yes, it's ASIC mining only, but I don't care what I mine with. I mine with, what is, profitable and stuff like that. So that's me. So we're looking at, what is this? We're on Ravencoin right now. We can see the peak all-time high of Ravencoin happened on March 15th of 2021, and it's never really recovered since then. It's been on a downhill trend ever since. So March 15th. Now, if we look at Bitcoin actually had this one in March 16th. So the day after Ravencoin hit its all-time high, Bitcoin hit its first all-time high of 2021. And then it shot up again and actually hit its all-time high a few months later. So November to March. So March, what is that? March, April, or is that November? Yeah, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. So 8 months. Apologize, I have to use my fingers, guys. So 8 months apart, Bitcoin actually rebounded and hit its all-time high, where we see Ravencoin actually just went downhill. They had a big slump coming down. They tried to come back up in November again, but it was only about 50% of the all-time high. So they didn't fully recover from that. And Bitcoin did hit a new all-time high. If we actually look at Nervous, it didn't hit, the peak of the first one, but it followed it a lot closer. So here we're actually in January, February, March 31st here. And that's so the end here. And it hit a nice peak, and then it rebounded again in November at that time. So obviously it had its drop off, but it came back. But these peaks look a lot closer to Bitcoin's peaks here, and definitely a lot better than what Ravencoin kind of did here. So as for the network, I got to look into it, see what they're actually doing. It does actually sound very interesting, the Nervous network. Now, what are they doing? I can't remember off the top of my head. They seem really actually kind of neat though. Where's the link to their thing? You know what? Let's go to mining pool stats. Do I have mining pool stats in here somewhere? Mining pool stats. Check out Nervous network. Go to their website. There we go. All right, so access to any asset. You guys can you see that? Access to any asset, any blockchain, operate dApps from any wallet or solution. Code of flexibility brings dApps from anywhere. Layer 2 solutions for seamless scale. So if you remember back, Ergo is trying to do something like this with like their DEXs and whatnot, where you can use any currency as like a gas fee and everything, which is pretty cool. Instead of like, you use Ethereum, Uniswap, you have to use Ethereum for your gas anywhere. Ergo's trying to do something where to use the DEXs, you can use anything for your gas fee. And this almost seems like it's doing the same thing, but you can access like any blockchains, anything, pretty much anything, anywhere, all the time across this network. So an all wonder thing. So who knows? Like if it works out, it'll definitely simplify crypto. And if it takes off, that would be a good thing. But that may also cause more complications between swapping, as we know, between bridges and everything that's going on between all the different chains right now. That's where a lot of these hacks have been happening. And that's also where a lot of people have been losing money. Either they're signing the wrong contract from a scammer, or they don't know what's going on, or something like that. So it's interesting to see how it's going to play out. But when it comes to the price performance, since it released, it does look like it's following Bitcoin pretty good. And if it continues to do so, it will see large gains. So, to pretty much wrap that up with the new miners and everything, yeah, I think one of those miners, maybe not a gold shell one, but definitely the K7, if you can get it at a decent price, may make you some decent money moving into 2025 if you can get them at these prices right now. Keep in mind, moving into 2025, when people actually look at the fiat value and they're like, okay, I'm actually going to buy this miner now. It's really profitable. But the miner is probably times 10 to times 20 in price. So right now, I think they're selling at 5,000 or something. It's probably going to be like $50,000 or $60,000 come 2025. So these are things we got to keep in the back of our mind. It's not profitable right now, but the hardware is cheap right now. And if you really believe in crypto, well, if you didn't, you probably wouldn't be here. But if you do, then you're here. So yeah, but so then you believe that, these things can happen. And if this is the first cycle you've been through, if you look back at 2017, 2018, we all fall into these low cycles, and it happens around the same time every single time. In 2026, we're going to be here again. 2025, most likely it's a 99% chance we're going to see Bitcoin at all new highs. We're going to see all sorts of all-time highs and a lot of money coming in, and everyone's going to say how different it is this time around. And I'm going to say it's not different this time around. Come 2026, around this time around Christmas, we're going to be dropping down to the bottom. And we're going to be saying the exact same things then that we are now. It's going to be hilarious when this comes around. But watch, we'll just wait and see how it plays out. But it seems to be doing the same thing ever since 2013 came around. So, you're scared. Crypto Perks, thank you very much for the $6.99 Canadian. Awesome. And as that's Canadian currency, you're from Canada, so welcome, fellow Canadian. Let's go. What do we got here? As I was mining away, did I miss any questions? I'm gonna scroll up here and see where we are. Are there any? Okay, we went through that. Dumpster fire. Am I running any L3 pluses? No, I am not running my L3 Plus because it's not profitable for me. Actually, I should look that up right now and actually double check that. Maybe it is, but I got to keep that in the back of my hand. We'll look at that in a minute. I'm just going to run through, let's, I checked SRB. Okay, we went through that. Let's check that right now, seeing how we're on the question. I'll forget about it. I'll get distracted and we'll do something else. So let's go to ASIC miner value. Let's check out the L3 Plus at my power price currently. So L3 Plus. Okay, it's not looking good. I'm at 11 cent power. Apply. L3 Plus. Oh, but this is also wrong. I got to keep that in mind too. So I got the 4. So it might actually be slightly profitable for me. Okay, that's interesting. So yeah, so I only use these. Yeah, this is default stock, 800 watts. So I use the Hivon firmware, so that means it's only using 660 watts, but you're maintaining the same hash. So I got to work that out now. So 660 watts. Now, was it Biz firmware or whatever it's called? I've never tried it. It supposedly does the same thing, but it doesn't have the 2 or 3% fee that Hivon does, but whatever. I don't care. Hivon makes everything nice and easy. I like to have everything in the same spot, so that's what I use. But I'm going to go 660 times that by 24, divide that by 1,000, 4 kilowatt hours, and then times that by my power price, which is 11 cents. So I would be spending $1.74 a day in profits. So yeah, I'd still be losing according to this, $1.63. So I'd be spending $1.74. So it still looks like it would not be profitable for me to use. And I didn't think so, but yeah, so no, mine is currently off. It's been off for quite some time. I know a lot of people are picking them up very cheap right now, $100 to $200 back in mid 2018 to 2019 to 2020 there. you could actually find them for like $50 or something. So pretty darn cheap. And then they went up to like $3,000 or $5,000. So, depending why you're getting, maybe people aren't even purchasing them for mining themselves. Now, most of the channels you watch, they're mining on them, obviously. But myself, like, I would look into this hardware right now. And if Dogecoin and Litecoin has a halving coming up, Dogecoin and Elon Musk puts it to the moon, moving into 2025, they might go back up to, maybe even $1,500 to $2,000, depending how many L7s get released. There is a rumor that Bitmain is stopping production of the L7s, at least for about 6 months. And then I don't know if they're going to reevaluate that, or there's a new miner like the L9. I don't know if you heard about that. So the L9 miner, is a rumor where it may release here soon. Now, it's not going to be a huge performance gap over the L7, because if you look back, there's an L5, which is actually in between the L3++ and the L7. So it's like every 3-4 years, Bitmain seems to drop these. I don't think the L5 is actually on ASIC miner value, is it? ASIC miner value. So they released an L5. So there are the rumors that the L9 may come out, which is a little better than the L7, but not, super huge gaps in performances. But we'll see. No, the L5 is not here, but there's an L5 out there. But yeah, that's what I think there. So, yeah, anyway, and I just lost track of my mind, what I was doing. Okay, let's continue on here. Okay, what to ask me? Yeah, don't talk about AVN. Tech questions, don't talk about AVN. Okay, scrolling through. Rabid mining. What's your opinion for someone who starts fresh only CPU mining XMR or RTM, Virus or BTRM, all in one coin, or swap mining everything X days mining coins until the next bull run? That's a great question. Obviously, everything does come down to your power price. So mine whatever is the most profitable at the time for you, and watch the coins. Now, I do notice like a trend happening where some coins versus other coins, at like nighttime here, for an example, it seems like that the hash rate really picks up on certain coins at night and then drops during the day, and it's vice versa for other coins. So once you pay attention to some coins for a while, you may start to see hash rate swing. So I don't know if people just wake up, they see something, they change over to something else, or if they have things set on schedules. That's a big thing as well, setting schedules for certain things, and things are moving all over the place. So once you get an idea of what some of these coins rotations may be, then, before you go to bed, set your rig on this. Then when you wake up, you're like, okay, now I'm going to point to this one. So try to stay where the profitability is. And usually it could be a price thing, but most of the time, like until we start seeing the big price gains and stuff, we're pretty much going to be heading pretty steady with the prices right now. We're pretty close to bottom at this point. And from there, it's just going to be a bunch of hash rate swings. So just keep an eye on where the profitability is and then just slowly move around. Now, if you really believe in a certain coin only, and maybe it doesn't have that much hash rate or something on it, and you think, okay, maybe this thing may be unsecure, then maybe you will point to it and just mine that directly just to keep up with its security and help it out. So, that's an option a lot of people do as well. PCI Express 16 to 20 port Express controllers are like 1/5 the price. They were XCH was pumping. Could be a good sell later on. Oh yeah, that's very true. It seems like, I don't know. I saw some other Reddit posts. I don't know. Like I said, I don't follow blockchains, but allegedly Chia was rated in the top 6 of most actively developed blockchains of the past few months or something. So I don't know what's going on there. I do know that I have seen, I don't want to say a surge, but there has been a lot more interest lately into hard drive and Chia mining. So it's very interesting. Now, I know Project Flux's thing is Project Thunder or something is releasing as well. It may be almost here. I'm not 100% sure, but I have been hearing a lot about people picking up hard drive stuff, and most of it has been, at least in my area, getting people talking is in the term of a Chia. So interesting stuff. People are looking for other ways to mine their cryptocurrencies. I know I make negative currently at zero. Oh my gosh, 32 cents. 32 cents. That is, yeah, that's expensive. Yeah, it's going to be very hard to be profitable in really anything at 32 cents right now. But I'm trying something out here. So I turned my Octominer rig on today. It's right here. You can see it. So I got it on Radiant. I finally turned it on. I was like, okay, I want to see what's the profitability of Radiant on my Octo rig. So I got about 7.726 gigahash. Now if I come into our plant here, I'm just going to test it at the pool, do a refresh here, see what it's telling me. Now it doesn't want to load. Here we go. So 5.65, 6.65 for an average so far. So I got to wait for it to do its thing. It was at like 15 gigahash there for a little while. Obviously that is incorrect, but you have to wait a while for that average to come out. So I was like, hey, what is the profitability of, where are we at? Where's my rig? Where's my rig? So 7.726 gigahash at about, okay, where are we at? Okay, so we're going to go 7.7, what was it? 7.726. I'm doing about 1,000 watts, 7.726, 726, about 1,000 watts here. And we need our current values, because current value, if you go 24 hour, it'll give you the average difficulty over the past 24 hours. We need current values here, so it tells us what it is now due to hash rates, because hash rate has been coming and going across Radiant for, you know, a few weeks and stuff now. But we're going to go that 11 cents per kilowatt hour, calculate. And yeah, so I'm only making 52 cents a day after power. I'm going to zoom in here for you guys. So 52 cents after power with 12 GPUs. Like we got 1, 2, 3, we got 4 A2000s in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 3060 Ti's, a 3070, and RTX 3080. So like, you know, it's not a cheap rig. It's got some decent cards and stuff in there, and plus the Octominer and all that, and it's making 52 cents today. So like, is it worth mining for 52 cents? Maybe if Radiant really spikes, like making a little over 2,200 coins a day. But then, like, I use my crypto for everything. So if I have maintenance issues, I need to buy a new PDU cable, or, you know, something happens, I have to use, I'll go in the red, you know, I'll go negative here. So I'm probably going to turn this off again, because for 12 GPUs, I don't feel 52 cents is worth it. So yeah, I don't know. I'm probably going to turn that off again. I tried Caspa. I'm actually negative 18 cents on all 12 of those exact same GPUs. I'm in the negatives of like 18 cents. So it's not making anything either. So therefore, I'll be trying to sell other coins that I'm mining to cover my power costs. So I'll probably have to sell some ETC or something on top of that the ASICs are on. So yeah, so currently for me, GPUs still are not looking very good. RPM made a video about Radiant. I give it a week at most till it goes negative. Oh, maybe, yeah. Is the hash rate picking up a bit? Let's see where we are. Where is it? Radiant right here. Refresh. Yeah, we're seeing a little bit of a hash rate gain here. So 55. So we're around 50, 60, 50, 60, up to 63 right now. It went up a bit, not too much. Now, this is the funny thing, because we're in the same boat. Like, I did a how to mine about a month and a half ago, a while ago. Everyone got mad at me and yelled and screamed and, you know, hollered and pouted and stuff like that. But we did a how to mine. The hash rate jumped up and then it comes back down. But I bet you, you know, everyone's going to notice. They're going to find this, depending when they see that video and stuff. They're going to point to it. They're going to try it. And they'll be like, okay, I'm not doing it. And they're going to shut back off. Because that's what happened before. The profits tanked to the negatives then. And then like 4 days later, everyone left and went somewhere else or shut back off again. And then the profits were right back. So now we're back to the same boat again. So just because you got to think, you know, hash rate's coming from somewhere, whether it's people just turning on, which this won't really help you out. But if it's coming from another coin, you got to find out, where did that hash rate come from? What coin dropped in difficulty now to come to this coin? And then I always like to say, I'm a bottom feeder. I look where the hash rate came from, not where it's going, because where it's going is where the profits are going to be tanking. So once it leaves somewhere, that means profits are probably going to be going up somewhere else. So now that this is happening here, we got to figure out, where could hash rate be dropping off of? And that's where we point our rigs to and maybe make that profit. But that's just me. You look for opportunities to maximize your little things there. Okay, what do we got here? At Rabid. I mine in the red for Flux and Flux only. There you go. Downrug's horse coin. He was 100% all in Flux, which is okay. Like I said, I can't mine in the red. That's just the way I do it. But it's nothing wrong with mining in the red. Like if you're mining now, sure you can buy the coin, but then you need money to buy the coin. I can't afford to pay the power unless I'm mining. So I use my coins to cover the power, and I don't have extra money to be buying the coin. So I wouldn't have the coin in the first place. So getting that little bit of coins there and having that for the next bull run is, you know, even if you're only making a couple cents, you at least still have some coins to make something. But mining at a loss, I'm not able to do. But you're at least getting coins, especially if you're able to cover that power out of pocket. But then if you're able to cover that power out of pocket, then you're still better off buying the coin. So it's kind of a catch-22 there, you know, whichever way you look at it. And then it all comes down to, obviously we're miners and we like mining, so we want our rigs on. So there's that too. I see so by you sold it, should be fine. Oh, crazy. I was hitting a block a day on Caspa solo, but had to switch to a pool. Yeah, that Caspa hash rate definitely picked up. And with those E300s coming online soon, oh, it's gonna be really rough times on Caspa for sure. Like Caspa was profitable. Like, what is Caspa now? Like on a single 3070? Let's just have a quick peek here. Just drop that off. I'm just gonna go to heavy hash. So what was I around? I can't remember what my hash rate was. Crap. Was it 780 at like, no, it was 480 at like 78 watts or something like that. Like very efficient, very efficient algorithm. Then we calculate it, and it's am I on current? Yes. So oh man, come on, where are you? So yeah, it's losing 2 cents a day right now, when it was upwards. It was making about 5 or 6 cents on a single 3070, which isn't too bad. But now, like I said, like if I was to mine this, I'd have to sell all my coins plus something else to cover my power bill. So it doesn't make any sense, on top of maintenance fees and anything else that may happen if you have breaking GPUs or something like that. Because using, now it's okay to fire up your GPUs. You don't want to let them sit for 2 years and then fire them up. Something might happen. So, you know, it's almost like a vehicle engine. You want to kind of run it every once in a while. But yeah, so what do we got? It's hitting, okay, at Rabid mining. Are there CPU mineable coins with high coin output even in the price now is so low it wouldn't be profitable now, but maybe next run? So now some ever heard of Nosso project? Nosso, I am not sure about Nosso. I wonder, someone may have messaged me about it. Where's mining pool stats? Nosso. Nosso coin, this one right here. Yeah, I don't think I never looked this one up. 106. What's going on here? This is weird. There's 116 kilohash on the network, but there's 46 mega hash in just these pools. So the network's not reporting right. 47.8, 116 kilohash, 47.85 mega hash. Yeah, I don't know. But no, I have not heard of this. Yes, looks like there's no exchange. When did this start? We're in block 86,000. Average block time, 600 seconds. Is this legit? This thing has been out for a long time without an exchange. This coin looks bad. Where did you hear about this coin? Because it's probably, is this the right coin? Is this what you're thinking of? This doesn't look good. 600-second block time. How many minutes is that? That's like, so is that like 10 minutes or something? Okay, hold on. 600. Yeah, that's like a 10-minute block time times 68,000 blocks, or 86, 814 times that by 10 minutes. That is 868,000. How many minutes are in a day? Anyone know? Minutes in a day. One day is 1,440 minutes. So we're going to divide that by 1,440. So this has been out for over 2 years and there's no exchange. Did it get rug pulled or something? Yeah, I don't know. What's going on with this thing? You've been trying it for a week now? This is very something doesn't look right here. How could this be out for 2 years and no exchange? 600-second block. Either the block time is out of whack here or something. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this. I'd be very careful, especially if this is real. They are rebuilding. Okay, maybe. Oh, that happens too. That's true. That's true. Maybe, yeah. Did they just fork? Maybe they forked to a new chain or something, doing something. It just seems really weird right now. 10-minute block time. So that's a Bitcoin. That's like a Bitcoin thing. 10-minute block times. But yeah, I don't know. 2% pool fees across the board. That's always awesome. Just kidding. All right, so who knows? I don't know. I don't know nothing about this coin. Something to look into, I guess. This is CPUs, you said? Is that what you mentioned? You said this is CPU coin? NASA is currently not listed. There are only 5 pools, 600 miners. Yeah, only 600 miners. Okay. They're rebuilding. I'm glad Eth got out of the game. Whole lot of forking going on. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I've not heard of this coin actually, but it's interesting. So Lebanon. There's a Lebanon pool. Maybe it's something to keep an eye on. Maybe it's not. Who knows? Current circulating supply, 4.3 million coins. 20%. Is there a swap going on? Estimated there's a 7,200 NASO. So there's 7,200 emission per day. 4.3 million circulating. Yeah, I don't know. Any ETI on when the algo will be updated for Pulsar and the CPU mining calculator? I'll message stipulated Fat Cat after this live stream here and see when he can get to it, because he has been working night shift, and then so he's been busy a lot lately. So we'll see, but we'll try to get that ASAP. There's a few coins I want to get added into there as well to keep that thing going. I believe some people wanted Baba coin in there. Let's have a look at Baba coin right quick and see what that's looking like. I'm not even sure. Maybe you guys heard of it. Maybe you haven't. I don't even know if it's going to be around for much longer or not. Not baby coin. Baba. There we go. Baba coin. BBC. So we got 1.44 mega hash. The price is a little on the reddish. The hash rate has been dipping. Hey, you know what? Hash rate dips. That's dollar signs in my eyeballs when I see that. So we'll see what happens. So where is my, bring this up. Boom, boom, boom. CPU. Where's Baba coin? Do I have Baba coin up here? Yes, I do. Right here. Baba coin. All right. So let's take a quick peek here. Oh, where do I have it? There it is. So 1.44 mega hash. Baba coin. 1.44 mega hash. Oh, it's up a little bit. 1.44 mega hash. We got a price of 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 and a 9. Let's see here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. Bam. Whoa, that can't be right. Is that right? Okay, Babacoin's prof. This right? Did I do that right? Let's actually look at the exchange and see what's going on here, because this is saying it'll make my farm will be making $17 a day, $8 after power. That's the most profitable coin right now on a CPU if these are legit numbers. Okay, let's just make sure. I'm gonna make sure everything is correct before we can try to confirm this or not, guys. I know you guys are already downloading wallets and all sorts of crazy stuff. Settle down. Settle down. Oh no, where's my hash power calculator? Right here. All right, BBC. So 1.44 mega hash. I just want to make sure I got all this in right. 1.44 mega hash. All right. So we mine in the hashes. We need this number. That looks correct, but we're just gonna make sure. All right, bam. So, okay, interesting. Babcoin. Now I'm gonna go back into here. Our plant, awesome. I love it when our plant has a coin. I just want to make sure. So 120. So 2-minute block times. Block reward is, come on, where's Babacoin? Right here. Block reward is currently 37.50. So the same as Raptorium and everything. Okay, 37.50. So we can use Raptorium and stuff for daily coins emitted through 2 miners. 37.50. Where's my sheet? Bitorium, Raptorium, all that stuff. 27. Yeah, so I have that. So the coins emitted is right. And now we need the price. So this is, let's go to an exchange here. I don't know that one. $2,000. This thing has some volume for a little coin. I'm good on $2,000. I don't know that exchange. Xbitron is $63. I'll take $63 a day. So Xbitron BBC USD. What's the price here? 1, 2. Okay, we got to actually look to see what it's coming in at. What is the volume and bids? Because remember, you can set it at the price here, but just if people don't buy it, it's not working. So you got to look for these. So you want to look to see if you can mine this coin and market sell it right now. That what price are you going to get? And it looks like you can sell 171,000 coins right now at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5. So 5, 5. That seems a lot lower than what we had up there, doesn't it? Okay. 5, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, this is way out to lunch. It's no longer profitable, guys. Bam. Yeah, that's only making 97 cents according to that. If there's volume at the exchange on a market sell, so it must have had a pump or something. Where are we at here? Let's get back up here. Maybe I missed the circ. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's interesting. What are the other exchanges showing? That same thing. That same thing. That same thing. Look at the difference in price across exchanges, though. That's crazy. I don't even know. What's Vindax? Checking your browser. Yada, yada, yada. Server. Oh, yeah. Sorry. We don't allow you to use. Okay. US and Canada can't use that place. So that's out of question. Bitorium is. Bitorium's a little higher on the price by the looks of things. Let's see. USD, BBC Litecoin. USDT. Do they have BBC in here? What BRB? There's a BRB coin? I was not aware of that. So what's it here? So 83,000. What's this? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Am I reading that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 zeros. Okay, 4 zeros and a 4. That's higher. That's quite a bit higher than the other one. 4 zeros and a 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this can be a 4. Okay, so that's $7. A little better, but still not that good. All right, so Babacoin's not looking as good as it did. All right, cancel that. Cancel that. It's not super profitable. What do we got? Mr. Rabid, will Ergo hit $5 in 2023? No, nothing's going to hit anything in 2023. You're probably following Twitter. There's a lot of these analyst guys out there saying how Bitcoin's going to hit 100,000 in 2023 and all this. If we look back at the history of everything, we're not going to see anything. And there's no all-time highs happening in 2023. Ignore all those people. They don't know what they're talking about. They pretend they do, even though they're smart and they went to school and they did all this stuff. They're lying to you. I don't know. We're not going to see any big price gains until the end of 2024, and 2025 will be the highs. That's the way I think it's going to roll out. If we hit all-time highs next year, that'd be awesome, but it's never happened before in any previous cycle, so I really almost guarantee, nothing's ever guaranteed, but it's about a 99% chance we're not hitting any super prices next year. Just saying. Yeah, is the chat frozen? What's going on? No one's asking questions. I'm just kidding. Rabbit, chat, is Handshake as dead as I think? Handshake, I don't know. I haven't mined that for a while. That was on a list of a lot of people's, good coins. Handshake. Let's take a look at Handshake. Handshake, HNS. Yeah, it's the CK miners or those miner pros. Okay, what do we got here? Alls. What's this look like? So when did this come out? 2020, so that's fairly new. It pumped up in 2021 after Bitcoin, and then it didn't really recover. It's been downhill as well. I don't know. It's hard to say. It did lose a lot of steam. This is when Bitcoin hit its all-time high was in here. And again, this is kind of like Raven coin, where it's at 50%. So that's a tough one. I'd have to go with the same boat as Raven coin, where it didn't really recover from its initial pump. But who knows? Who knows what could happen in the next bull run? But we'll probably see some big spikes for sure. But the thing is, we see these spikes, we see crypto pumping, and then what is everyone always talking about? Hodl, hodl, hodl. What happens if you hodl? You're going to go to your grave broke. If you hodl for the rest of your life, you're going to go broke. Seriously. Like, you don't have anything out of it if you don't sell. So I think you should use the cycles. This is what I plan on doing next bull run. 2025 is I'm probably going to sell almost every crypto I have. When I see prices pump up, like when you sell crypto, we're just going to use this for a quick example. But I know everyone's trying to time it right here, but if you time it right at the top here, you're probably not going to sell whatever you have, depending how much you have, because the volume is now going to start moving to the opposite direction. So you actually want to sell, at these marks right here, because then the buy volumes are going to be there. Now, if you're trying to sell here, obviously it's going to be a lot harder. It's going to be a dropping crash price, and it's just not going to work out in your favor. So you want to sell when you really start seeing things explode. And when you start seeing things explode, you can get an idea. You have a few days to actually go through it. Sometimes you have a month. So what do you have? We have January, February, March 25th to the spike here. We have March 25th. So we have about 2 weeks of solid big gains going into that. So you can kind of see, okay, we're smashing through there. So, a couple of weeks, you can see, boom, coins are exploding. You probably want to sell in one of those point in times, especially leading in 2025 and stuff. Now, maybe it'll go higher. That's a gamble you got to pick. But if you never sell, you're not going to make anything. So I plan on selling everything at the next run and then just hold it in the back end. Because why? We're going to come to this point again. So say you sell fairly close to the highs. And now we're going to come down to an 84% drop or something the following year, and probably 2026 again. And now that's when you're going to buy back in, and you're going to quadruple and Hadouken, that type of stuff, your investments there. So you're going to keep making it on that. Now, the same thing can go for hardware. Now, depending what's booming and pumping at the time, I kind of mentioned it earlier with the L3 pluses, 2019, 2020 is going in at people are buying them for $50 to $100. Right now, we're getting L3 pluses for around to $200 range. So that hardware could go up to $1,000, $1,500. So you buy that stuff now and you sell it in a bull run. Just like crypto, you sell hardware. And then when it drops down to now, you made like 15x on your hardware. You can quadruple and Hadouken your mining equipment as well. So these are things you do. And Fully Electric has a really good game plan on how he does things. If you're unfamiliar, like I said earlier, he's really big in ASIC mining with the KA3s, even on S19s and stuff like that in the past. He buys 2 or 3 of them, and then he ROIs one and he sells the other one at the highs, and he makes a crap ton of money doing these things. So just if you realize and recognize these cycles, use it to your advantage. Buy this hardware when it's cheap, sell it when it's high. That's what all these mining vendors and stuff do as well. They don't just randomly start selling things. They pick up things, discounted things, mining farms that got to give away all their stuff because they can't afford to mine anymore. They get these things at discounts, and then they sell them in the bull run for crazy high prices, and people buy them because people want things now when things are profitable. They don't want things right now when it's not profitable and everything's cheap. They only want it when it's expensive, stupid buy and starts making money. So you're going to ROI something right now way better than buying it in when it's actually worth quite a bit. But now we have all this fear and anxiety about nothing's profitable. It's never going to come back. It's going to come back, guys. It's going to happen. End of 2024, peak of 2025. Everything is going to be going crazy again. And people are going to be like, oh, remember when Rabid said back in, when everything was like not profitable at all, that maybe we should buy something when it's cheap? Well, that jazz miner was only $3,000 and now it's $100,000. Maybe I should have bought it back then and not now. Even though now it's making about $40 a day, it's more worth it because, now it's making money. But at the same time, it was $3,000 only back then, but it was only making $1 a day. So these are things you got to kind of look at the large picture. When I look at ROIs and stuff, I base things on the older things. Like KD Box Pro, that ROI itself in 3 months. Looking at it right now, it's probably going to take 4 or 5 years to ROI itself because it's not making hardly anything and it's not doing it. But if KDA pumps back to where it is, that's a 3-month ROI. I could quit mining on that KDA miner right now. It's only made like maybe it's made 200, 300 Kadena or something like that. What's that right now? Like, I don't know, $200 or something. When I got it, they were like $4,000. But I could quit mining now and it'll ROI because if Kadena hits $23 to $25 again, that's like $5,000-$6,000 or something. Well, maybe four or something. I don't know. I can't do math top of my head, but you kind of get an idea what I'm talking about here. And this is always your prime time to look to get that hardware for those times in 2025 and stuff. So yeah. Anyway, maybe that answered someone's question that wanted to ask a question about something about that. Thoughts on Sia coin? That's the same thing. I do have not a I would say a bunch. I only have about a couple weeks worth of mining on it when I tested out that Coin Mining Central miner. But Sia coin seems like it could do something. It's probably in the same boat. We'll have a look at that price as well. Actually, let's look at Sia. Sia coin. What are you looking like? Sia, like I said, I don't know anything about what these projects or anything are doing. So Sia coin has been out for a while. Okay, so yeah, it's mature 2015, 2016, 2017. So obviously if they're going to rug pull, they would have done it by now. It's been out for quite some time. So what do we got here? 2018, it went kaboom. And then it didn't see, so it didn't see as big of a price gain in 2021 like it's seen in 2018, which is interesting. I think, what else did that? There was another coin that did the same thing. It didn't see its previous all-time highs, and that's very well likely too. We got to keep that in mind. Some coins might not hit the highs they already hit at, so it's a lot of uncertainty out there. But yeah, see a coin though, who knows? I don't really know for sure. I don't know what the coin's about or anything, but I did mine some coins when I had that. What is it? I can't even remember what that miner's called. Do I have ASIC miner value on here still? No, I don't. Let's find out. ASIC miner value. Pop that up. See a coin miner. So what is it? HS Lite? Maybe it was the HS Lite? The Gold Shell HS Lite. That might have been the one. I can't really remember. No, 50. Yeah, maybe 50 decibels. Yeah, it was extremely quiet. Yeah, I think it was the HS Lite I checked out. And I mined some Sia coin for a little while on that one. So it was pretty cool. That was like my first legit ASIC miner where I was like, all right, this is like a big ASIC. It's awesome. And I mined some Sia coin with it. But as for the project, I don't know. I'm holding some coins and hopefully it does something. I have no idea. SC Prime is decentralized storage. Ooh, XMR and LTC. I think XMR, with the way everything is going on right now, it's going to be a toss-up actually, because now Duro is trying to get really big into the privacy thing, but XMR, as we know, is kind of king privacy right now. And with what's all going on between, hackers and this and that and privacy, and obviously Facebook is stealing everyone's identity because that's what they do, and nobody seems to care about it. But who knows? I think there might be a big push towards this privacy sector, and if it is, XMR could explode to unheard of levels. And if it does, that'd be awesome. I think that'd be insane, especially for us CPU miners out there. But no, it's hard to say. It's hard to say. Chia. XMR is getting banned, sadly. Well, they're trying to. I don't think they're actually going to fully be able to do what they want to do with it. And they're doing it for a reason, because it's suppression. But, what happens when you try to push back? Something will rise stronger. And, that's what we're probably seeing with a lot of the Bitcoin stuff right now, because we all know why it was designed. And look at the price gain. So you try to suppress something like that, it might just gain more momentum and shoot it to the moon. That could be a thing. So we'll just have to wait and see. What do we got here? That is, unless the SEC gets to regulate virus, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on with that. Big stuff coming for SC Prime within the next 30 days. Ready your gold shell miners. Ooh, interesting. Okay, maybe we got to start looking into some more SC a little more here. SC Prime. Is that part of the SIA stuff? SC Prime? I don't even know what that really is, I don't think. Let's take a look. What is SC Prime? That's like Optimus or something. It's like Optimus Prime, but SC version. SC Prime, distributed cloud storage. The distributed data center, enterprise cloud grade. What do I want to look at? Coin market cap. So it's a totally different coin altogether. That's interesting. Let's go to what do I? Oh, I clicked on something I probably didn't want to. Okay, I want to get rid of that and get rid of that. All right, let's go to here. Is it a mineable coin? SC Prime right there. Blake 2B, SIAmining.com. So what is it? Is it part of SIA? Is that what's going on? You guys are talking about this thing like it's a big thing. So maybe SIA, guys, is a thing we should be checking into for sure. So keep mining SIA. get some gold shells, just like Retro Mike says right there. So this released, so 2020. Kaboomer to $2.98. What's it at now? 15 cents. That's some nice gains. That's definitely some nice gains. You hit that at the peak. So what is that? $2.98. Divided by 0.15. That's like 19.8 times. So it's dropped about 19 times. If you were to say, yeah. So we bought like, yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I guess if you bought like $1,000 right now, it'd be worth like 19,000 if it hits that same price again. So if it's doing big things, it could be good. What was the time frame when it did this? 2022. Interesting. January 9th. Is that right? Yeah, January 9th. Yeah, who knows? Maybe something to keep your eyes on, guys. It seems like some of you guys in the chat are definitely checking it out and thinking things will happen. So there we go. SC Prime is a fork of SIA. It's half of the original SIA. Oh, so what happened there? Half of the blah, blah, SIA team went to it. So why did they leave SIA? All right, so there may be some big value. So everyone who used to believe in SIA, maybe they moved over to SIA Prime and all that. T-Cash. I don't know if we're allowed to talk about T-Cash. So we probably won't, but I have heard some pretty crazy things about why things on it happened and why the people who made it are where they are now. But I really think it's stuff that probably can't say. I gotta go bounce. Stay safe. All right, see you later, Budweiser. Have a good one. Yes, definitely better than SIA, but I still prefer Store J over Store J. What's Store J now? I gotta look into these things. See, I don't follow all this other stuff. How's your chia mining? My chia mining? Oh, let's have a look. How is my chia mining? Boom, boom. So 25 cents. $1.75 a week, $7.51 a month at current prices and 24 terabytes. So obviously the numbers don't sound great, but we're only using like 12 watts, I think it's 6 watts per hard drive or something. So 12 watts. It's definitely covering its own power costs. What are the best algos to mine with a 5950X CPU? It all comes down to power price. It all comes down to, let's take a look at this again. Let's see what it's looking like. Calculate. All right, you know what? Let's just go. Let's delete all these. Bam, 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 bam. Let's just add in 5950X. Load it up. 11-cent power. It's looking like Urbis right now just hit the top spot for 18 cents after power. 51. Veriscoin is hanging out in second. We got AVN is in third. Bitorium. Diro is at -7. So yeah, looks like Yerbis is the number one right now currently on that. Big disagreements on the direction, and so SCP got spun up. That's interesting. Now, you know what that Retro Mike there says? There's big disagreements on the direction, so SCP got spun up. And we look back, that's kind of what happened between ETC and Ethereum. So maybe SC Prime is the Ethereum of SIA now. So maybe it'll explode. Who knows? Who knows? It'll be interesting. But this is ASIC mining, guys. I know a lot of you guys out there. Actually, I think people actually are changing their tone in terms of mining. I remember when I first started mining, I was like, before I had my channel and everything, and I watched Son of a Tech and I watched Red Panda Mining, and I go through the comments and stuff, and there's a lot of hate. As a GPU miner or something, it was like, it was 100% focused GPU mining, and any talk of ASICs and FPGAs and stuff like that, people would just lose their minds. Like, that is garbage, that is trash, no one should ever buy those, mine on those, yada, yada, blah, blah. But it seems like the evolution as mining goes on, people start realizing, maybe the more they know, that, you know what, maybe these aren't that bad. Sure, they break down, they may be expensive to fix, we don't know their lifespan. If something happens to that coin, they're a write-off. But on coins like, SIA, obviously Bitcoin, Script with Litecoin and Doge and stuff, like, these algorithms are going to remain on most of these ASICs, and that's what they're built for. And people are starting to adapt them and actually bring them in. Also, the help with Ipollo and all that, and Jazzminer making the Q versions and the mini boxes for Ipollos with their nice little quiet things. This helped out, small home miners as well, with efficiency, as well as being able to mine with not much space being used. So I believe the evolution of crypto is kind of interesting over the past few years here, where people are starting to actually adapt these ASIC mining now, and, open arms, not hating on it as much as they did back then. It's kind of funny and good, I guess, to see, because it does come down. When it comes down to mining crypto, the bottom line is power expenses. The more efficient you can run, the more money you will make. So it just makes sense to follow the evolution here. What do we got here? ASICs came along. Yeah, that's very true too. ASICs came a long way before, actually. Back then, they never had these quiet home ASICs. True. So that'd be one way to go about it. It was mining farms. Everyone was super loud. But I guess, again, that's where the Jazzminer, the Q, not the X41Us. Those things are loud screamers. But like the Q version, the little Ipollos, they're very quiet. You can't hear them. And so I believe, like, they're being focused more towards the home miners, which does help with decentralization, more people able to mine these things, and people getting hardware in more of an area. So yeah, it's very cool to see, just crypto evolution in general. ASICs are widely different now. A lot of miners advertise as ASICs are actually FPGAs. That's what I think the Jazz miners actually are. I do believe they're probably more of an FPGA side other than the ASIC, which is probably why they don't use like the super crazy fans to keep them cool. They're not running them ASIC chips, but yeah, interesting. Yeah, that's very true. So there you go. FPGAs are taking over. ASAP Chap asks what's going on. 5900X just put it on BTRM. There you go. Someone just answered right there. SIA was dual mineable with ETH in 2017, 2018. Oh, interesting. Really? Oh, and then they just swapped algos to their very own. That's good to know. That's good to know. I wasn't aware about that. And now it's just 100% ASIC. CPU mining the best. It's awesome. CPUs are awesome. They're wicked. 2 years ago. Well, even 2 years ago. But, prior to the Ethereum merge, a lot of people totally had a different opinion about CPUs. Like, these are trash, they're garbage, they're never going to make money. Well, look where we are now. Have you mined enough RTM to create your own node? I don't know. That's a very good question. Let's find out. I'm close, but not quite yet. So let's, okay. Oh no. Okay, so I'm at 1.7 million 798,000. So I need like 1.8 thousand, like 1,800 more coins, just under. Let me check. I'm just gonna use a calculator to make sure I get this exact. 1,798,223.566. Yeah, I need 1,776 more coins. Payments. I've been receiving about 870 coins for what I currently have. So what is that actually? RTM price. CoinGecko RTM price 870 coins per day. That's $2.35 Canadian. US dollar. It's $1.75 a day that I'm receiving in Raptorium. That's not bad. But yeah, almost there. We are almost there, like 1,700. And then I'm gonna have to go through the withdrawal phase. So for those of you that are familiar, like it's never recommended to hold your crypto somewhere. I do think nine nodes and stuff are safe. I've been holding my Raptorium coins here for quite some time. They're not an exchange like we would see with FTX and stuff like that. This is strictly a hosting service type of thing. But I am gonna have to file for a withdrawal here because I want to, once I fully get 1.8, then that's enough to run on your own node. So I want to withdraw the coins. Once I put in that request, I'm going to have to wait till the end of the month. So sometime early January is when I'll actually finally get the coins to my own wallet. So I'm going to withdraw that and then begin my own node at, I don't know if it, I'm going to try and do it at home. And hopefully I have bandwidth. I don't know what's needed, but I'm going to do it at home. And then I'm going to take the rewards from that and then put that right back in the iNodes, because to do it at home or doing it yourself or anything or VPS, you need a complete node. Where iNodes, they put them all together and then you keep getting small rewards based on the coins you have in there, which is better. So I want to keep adding on to that, so the rewards that I get from my own node will go back to iNodes here yet again, and then just slowly compound that back up more and more and more and more as well. So that's kind of my game plan I got going on into the future, but we'll see what happens. And then obviously 2025 hits, hopefully Raptorium hits 15 20 cents. Hey, $1 would be awesome, and then we cash out. hopefully we'll see what happens. Anywhere to stake safely. With the smart nodes, that's the only way to do it. This absolute 100% safest way to do it is obviously what I just said, doing it yourself. But you do need 1.8 million coins, and it takes a while to either get that or, depending on the price, buy some. I did purchase some Raptorium when the price has been dipping. Like currently right now, what's it at? 2.7. So yeah, I think I bought some at around 2.7, some at 2.5 or something. But just to kind of help me level that up there. But yeah. You could do early withdrawal, but better to wait and not pay a fee. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I kind of mentioned this yesterday, where a lot of these platforms, they thrive on people's impatience. And when it comes, if you have patience, you'll make a lot more money because you don't have to pay these fees. Example, there's iNodes, one of them. You can pay a fee and get it out fast, or you can just wait and pay no fee on that withdrawal. Same with PayPal. You can get your PayPal withdrawal to your bank right now if you pay 1%. Why do I want to pay 1% more to a centralized entity that's already rich? So I'm going to take my time. I'll wait the 2 or 3 days and get my full amount. I'm not giving them any extra money. They don't need it. They got enough as it is. So that's just the way I would. Take your time. Do things yourself. Don't pay these middlemen any type of fees, and you'll be way better off. That same thing goes for like unminable and cross changing and whatever else. But yeah. Use Pelican, you hold coins. You could do earlier. Okay. Any more questions, guys? So what are we talking about? Let's talk about some stuff. Actually, we've been here for a little while, so it's probably almost time to wrap it up. I better check in. How's this doing? 40. Oh, we're losing. All right, that's it. I had enough. Done. I'm just gonna come into here. Where is it? Oh no, it's not even here. Oh, yeah. Do you have a video on how to make an Excel profitability chart? Yes, I did go through that actually. Let me see if it's on the website here, how many pages down it is. So I made a part 1 and a part 2 on profitability here. So here's a cycle where I was kind of talking about how Bitcoin's crashing and stuff. And, you know, this is all normal. Don't worry. So that's that. Bottom's almost here. Evergreen. Where is it? Where is that video? Scrolling through. Pulsar fork. BIOS settings. Pink chain. $20 cooler. Really work. Budget friendly. CPU miner profit calculator. That's update. Oh, I can't find it. I made a part 1 and a part 2 to finding profitable coins. Part 1 was what to look for and going across and tools to use to find that coin. And part 2 was how to set up that spreadsheet. So once you find the coin from part 1, how to set that spreadsheet up to actually, you know, make that profitability chart. But now I can't find it, but it's definitely here. I made them. It's for real. So there's how to mine Radiant. So we're actually, that's back their way. So it's after that. Delayed, what the flux. Remain profitable. Oh, right here. Right here. Create your own profit sheet. You can see it's this video right there. So I'll move it away. So create your own profit sheet. Remain profitable with this. Here's how to stay profitable. Part 2 spreadsheet is what it's called. So yeah, I do have how to do it in that one right there. Scrolling back down. Yeah, I did pass it. You're right. It was on page 3 on my website. Then page 4 or 5 probably has part 1 for actually looking for coins. The new Jazzminer X16 has 8 gigabytes. Will it be good past 2028 like the current? Oh, yeah, for sure. That new Jazzminer is a beast. I want 10 of them. I can't afford 10 of them. But seriously, if ETC or something or FW takes off, people are going to be screaming to wish they had those miners for sure. I don't know. I don't know if I have links to them in the description or not. Hopefully I do. I do have some in Discord. But let's just have a look at you know, ETC DAG. Let's look at the ETC DAG here. DAG calculator, yada yada yada. ETC. So what would 8 gigabytes on ETC be? That's June 14th of 2038. So 8 gigabytes is good till 2038. You got some time. What's FW? 8 gigabytes. When's it going to hit 8 gigabytes? That will be September 22nd of 2027. Now, keep in mind, FW, I've been trying to message them and they haven't answered me back. But right on their website in the fork, they do say they plan on dropping the DAG size to below the 4 gigabyte limit to allow 4 gigabyte GPUs, which means that'll just totally change this and probably put it around ETC as well. And the 2038 or something will be there. But again, they're still holding on to where they were with Ethereum. So they're a little over 5 gigabytes right now. But they said they are planning to drop that DAG size. So that's going to be very interesting if that happens. What else do we got here? Is CLO in here? Why is pink still in here? Joe Willy Pulley, they still got pink on their pool for some reason. How come CLO isn't in here? That's weird. Anybody know what the DAG size on CLO currently is? What's current? Let's take, how about what? That's a good thing. What's current profitability of that? If you were to have one right now, 11 cent power, Ethash, 1800, 630, 630, 1800, 630. So 11 cents per kilowatt, current, calculate. That's not too bad. I can't, why is Ubix still here? It's not, it should be changed what to mine. So FW is making $2.95 after power. It's mining 1.1 coins. Imagine back in the day before Ethereum exploded when you were mining over 1 Ethereum per day. Now imagine what if FW hits $500 or something. That'd be absolutely insane. CLO here sitting at $2.76 after power. Got EtherGem, ETC is at $2.54. So this is a pretty profitable miner, even if you had one right now. Now they're not releasing until May. So in May, there could be a new Bitmain miner out. There could be a new something else out. Or, you know, by the time the next bull run comes around, there could be another Jazz miner. So this is kind of an early, weird middle field for this miner. But as of all the current hardware out right now, this is the top-notch miner for any type of Ethash or ETC hash coins come May. So there's still a lot of, speculation on what's going to release between of the X16 to that. And the full specs is 1840 megahash, which is 1.84 gigahash, 630 watts, and 8 gigabytes of VRAM, I believe is exactly what it's supposed to do. And usually based on my past tests on the other models, it does get an extra couple hundred megahash more. So the other ones get a couple hundred more. This one might be pushing 2 gigahash at 630 watts, maybe even only 600 watts. So that'd be pretty insane, but again, way too early. Was FW hitting 5K? If FW hits 5K, that would be absolutely insane. I have no idea if it would. It all comes down to utility. If people start using FW, then maybe, but I don't know. It all comes down to utility. Is it Conflux or Conceal that is working on hard? That is Conflux. That's correct. I forgot about that. I got to email them. They emailed me a while ago to get information about all that. But yeah, it's Conflux that does plan to be moving to Ethash as well, which does mean that X16 and all these other Ipollos and everything, that's another coin for them to mine. So like the more coins that move to Ethash, speaking of Ethash, what coins actually is all on Ethash right now? Because that's a very popular algorithm. So if we just go to, okay, I don't want that. I want to go to this. Filter, okay, Ethash. Oh, there's a lot of coins on Ethash, guys. Look at this. I think there's another page. So we got FW. Obviously we got Zill, we got Quirk Chain, Callisto, Metaverse, Etho, Expanse, Ethergem, Digital Asset. Don't know what that is. Ethos, don't know. Ether Social, the buy coin. Half of these, no idea. But, there's a lot of coins here. So I guess there is no next page. So we got 25 coins that these miners can potentially mine depending on DAG size and stuff. I am doing good. This one sees a price gain. This one has hash rate drop, so that's good. Here's a big hash rate drop, but also has a big price drop. This one price just Callisto. What happened to CLO? When was this? When was this? Interesting. Maybe that's why it's a little less profitable. CLO was profitable for a long time. Hash rate's picking up on it. So yeah. FW has been seen. They've been holding strong. Honestly, guys, I think in 2020, I think FW might be up. FW and obviously ETC. I think they're probably safe bets to start stacking coins. So if you can at least remain profitable on it in this bear market, I think you're gonna prevail decently moving forward. But who knows? We'll see. Get some RXD and hold. I'm trying to, but now the RXD profitability is crashing to zeroness. Do I still have it up here? Let's find out. Calculate. 48 cents. I'm making 48 cents on frickin' 3080s and 630 cents. The whole Octominer 12 GPUs is making 48 cents. I don't think it's worth mining RXD at this point. Panda shared a video. Yeah, I heard about that. You guys are saying that. DDR6W will destroy all Oh yeah, that's right. GDR6. What is that though? When's that releasing? What GPU is that going to be on? What memory? What is coming with the GDDR6W memory? People in Discord have been talking about the memory, but I'm not sure what it's all about. RXD, that is Radiant. I showed you guys. Where is it? Is it here? Next. Oh, there it is. I lost it. Right here. How to mine. Oh, GPU mining is profitable again. How to mine Radiant. And this was that was about 2 months ago. And then everybody jumped to it, and then it became not profitable. And then it became very profitable again. We're looking at right now. And then now the difficulty is picking up again, and it's going to become not profitable. But if you keep an eye on it, it will become profitable yet again. Does that make sense? Double stacked memory, twice the bandwidth. Yeah, the bandwidth and everything. It's very great for. Now, it won't destroy GPUs. It'll make bandwidth like Ethash and stuff. And I guess Ergo's not that much on memory though. But those memory based algorithms, it will definitely increase hash rate for sure. But what is it? NVIDIA might release the 4090 super cards next year. Oh, with that? So the 4090 with GDDR6W, I'd probably go for that one. That'd be a sweet GPU for sure. It'll probably be, actually, they probably won't. I bet you that's going to be their TI. That's going to be the 4090 Ti. That'll be their seller point. Probably. That'd be weird. A 4090 Super. I guess they did it with like the 20. They didn't make a 2080 Super? I think so. Yeah, they did. And then they made the TI. They'll probably, I bet you that'll be a 4090 Ti. And it'll probably light on fire. Memory pads burning. You're going to have to like, I don't even know. I don't know, weld a heat sink to it or something. I wonder how hot that would run. TIE fighters. Sound like a TIE fighter. That'd be pretty sweet, actually. Built-in water sprinklers. That'd be bad. Melt your computer down. Short out. But yeah, no, I get, if that's the thing, yeah. I heard about that, but yeah, I was not aware what was getting it, if it was like an FPGA coming out with this new type of memory thing or something. But yeah, a new 4090. Yeah, I definitely bet if that's the case, it'd probably be the 4090 Ti that gets that. And it'd definitely probably be worth looking into, especially if you need an upgrade in a workstation. But yeah, Ethash and stuff would see some nice increases there. Stop mining Bitorium, only node mining. Putin sitting on taps will cause network hash rate to drastically drop. Betting on this. I don't know. I haven't heard about Neoxa for a while. They had some nice pumps, but I don't know what's been going on. Where's Neoxa price? What's Neoxa been up to? Neoxa. There's probably just way too many coins out there. It's like they're just handing away free coins. So that kind of makes it hard for a price to go up. But I guess the 12-hour exchange doesn't help. So what do we have here? 2022. Whoa, where are we at now? 001. 0016. Wow. Okay. So the current price is lower. I guess it went a little lower. It's almost at its all-time low, which makes sense for the time of market, though. We are coming to the bottom of the market. So that makes sense. 00085. So this is actually lower here. But it hit some nice highs. Right there. 1.8 cents. Now I feel at the same time, when this actually happened, it might have been artificially pumped. Now, some people that really believe in Neoxa might not like me saying that, but think about it. Neoxa got attacked somewhere in here somewhere, and then the 12-hour confirmations happened. Now, they just released on an exchange or is about to an exchange or something. All the volume and everything happened within the exchange. So now you have 12-hour confirmations to send your coins to an exchange to be able to even sell it. So the only thing you could really do is buy the coin at that point. Everyone that had the coins at their wallets could not send their coins to get to this pump. So everyone's constantly buying this coin. No one is selling it because you can't get your coins to a friggin' exchange because of the 12 hours. If I saw a pump happening right now in Neoxa, it is 12:30 my time in the afternoon right now, just after noon. I send them right now. They won't get there till midnight. 12:30 tonight at midnight is when they'll get there for me to sell. Most likely that pump will be done by then because other people's coins will start getting there, whatever. Or the people that bought would start putting in their, their sell orders and stuff and waiting for the coins to get there. So I feel there was a lot of manipulation. So will it hit this price again? This might be a prime example of Neoxa not hitting its all-time high in the next bull run. May happen. It all comes down to, are they going to have enough security that the exchanges will drop their confirmations and people will actually be able to trade a lot better? But yeah, the price has definitely been falling quite a bit here. But yeah, I don't know. We'll have to wait for the next bull run, see how it actually does. But I just feel that if they didn't get that 51% attack and those increased confirmations, we probably wouldn't have seen this pump. We would have seen a pump, but it maybe 50% of what it hit. I don't think it would have hit 1 cent if the network was actually working the way it should. But who knows? We'll see. Like I didn't do what? bootstrap again. And what do you got? What's going on here with network version? You just update wallet on GitHub. You guys talk about BitTorium? Oh yeah, I update my BitTorium wallet and download the bootstrap. It's still messed up. BTRM is messing up. They don't know what they're doing. Won't work. Yeah, I still got to update my wallet. Mine won't update anymore either, but I didn't download the latest version yet or their bootstrap. So we'll see what happens there. If you're unfamiliar with the whole BitTorium thing, what's going on? So people have been faking nodes on there for a long time. Usually you got to rent a VPS or host at home, install the software, and then you got to send coins and do the tax transaction and, get your node set up the proper way, and it talks to the chain. So in theory, for the past, ever since BitTorium had smart nodes, there was no 51% proof there going on. If someone wanted to attack the chain, they could easily do it through the mining, and there's not much hash rate to do it, so it could have been done. And so people were spoofing the network by I was doing it myself. I'm not going to lie. I was doing it myself. I had 2 BitTorium nodes set up to IPs of 696969 and like .7.7.7 of them, obvious ones that say this is wrong, just see what would happen. But I had them, you know what? Oh, I can't bring up my wallet right now. It's not doing that, but I had them there and they weren't doing anything. It was just fake nodes, no program setting up or anything, but they were collecting rewards, faking out the network because the network is just broken. So I don't know, but they did fix that. And that's what's going on now with everybody. This past week, they finally fixed it. They've been saying they were for a long time. So they finally got it fixed. And now everyone's having issues updating their wallets and stuff. So they have the latest wallet version and a bootstrap that you got to kind of override the data on it. But make sure you always back up that wallet.dat file to make sure you're safe. But yeah. Because for sure it works. They fixed it 2 days ago. Yeah, they fixed it 2 days ago. So we don't even know for sure. But I do know that my node has been node banned and a lot of other people's are. There's not very many. Just 25% of the nodes are currently live on it now compared to what there was before. So yeah, we'll see what happens. More hardware or coins? Show me the way. More hardware or coins? I don't know. But honestly, I don't know if it's because people are actually buying coins now, but BitTorium has been seeing price gains since they fixed their network. So that's a good look at this right here. So this is about when they fixed it. And we can see like they have been gaining. Oh, you guys can't even see that because my thing's not right. But look at, you can see right here. Boom. So that's why BitTorium has been showing up on the profit calculator lately. What's going on here? Raptor hash is down. Or so, what, the whole thing is down. Okay, BitTorium network is down or something, I think. Maybe this is why your wallet's not updating, guys. Look at this. Invalid block height. The whole network, 0 hash. Huh. All right, look at that. There's 0 hash rate on every pool. Every pool is red right now. How long it wasn't down earlier today or yesterday, was it? Unless I just didn't pay attention to all this red in front of my face. But I have been paying attention to the price going up, as you can see. I don't think it's been down this whole time. But yeah, now it's legitly, the network is down. 24-hour updated before. Yeah, BTM's messed up. So yeah, I wouldn't worry about your wallets or anything right now. Procure is ready to help you get started. You know what? I want to, let's explore. Let's explore their Discord right now. BitTorium, what are you guys talking about over here? Port checker. Oh, okay. Your node works on home PC. Is there an announcement? There's not even an announcement. If you encounter sync issues, please use the latest update. I think we need an announcement. Hi, our entire network is currently down. We need to do something. There you go. I'm going to ask him. Is the network down? Do a refresh. Maybe it's back up. Nope, still dead. It works for you? Okay, it's working. Both a lot of BTM. That's way. It works for you, 3.0. Yeah, I'm not sure. I gotta download and see. But yeah, so far it looks like everything is offline for BitTorium. Interesting. So I wonder, now everything might be running active. It's just that we have invalid blockchain. So something interesting may happen here. Now, BitTorium may have a decision. What if a lot of these pools and stuff, they don't have the latest version stuff, and they're kind of mining away. And now we have like a fork happening within the chain. Now, if there's a fork going on, they got to decide, do we run with a new version of this wallet here, or do we carry on with the current block height, run an update, and continue with the transactions that's happened? Because this could lead to maybe people losing a bunch of their coins or not doing it through, depending if wallets were updated. I don't know. There's going to be some interesting stuff that may develop out of here at a Bitorium, but we'll see what happens. Do you think Meow Coin was going to the moon, then fell to the sun? And fell. Well, the sun's gravitational pull is pretty strong, last I checked. I don't know. I don't follow these coins. Kapow, honestly, I feel myself personally, Kapow is one of the worst mining algorithms there are. So I don't mine Kapow unless I absolutely have to. And that's about a 15 to 20% increase in profits. And right now there's no profits anywhere. So anything Kapow is, I just say garbage. So Meow Coin is currently garbage for now. So maybe they'll fork. We'll see. Meow Coin. Meow. Where are they even here? Where's Meow Coin? Meow. Oh, there we go. You know, it helps if you spell it right. So what do we got? Oh, their price is going up. They're doing good. See? They're gaining some value. Difficulty's down. Value's up. Kapow sucks. That's about it. We got Wooly Pooly. We got our plant. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. No, if you believe in it. They are doing a good thing, obviously. They're donating to animal rescue, cats, things like that. So that's good. But I don't follow the blockchain, but someone said they're taking like 40%. Is it 40% of the block rewards goes to them or something? Now, maybe that's what they're using for donations. Now, depending how they're doing the donations, I find this interesting because you notice, say your work company or any company. Like I used to do scaffolding. I was also a pipe fitter and some other things. I also worked on drilling rigs and all these things. But a lot of these big companies, they donate and they come up with these things like, if you donate this amount of money, we'll match it. But what they don't tell you is how these donations actually work. They're not matching nothing. They're getting all their money back off you, off trying to get you to promote it. And then in the news and stuff, they look like these awesome, cool donators. So, when companies and stuff like that actually donate, they get tax write-offs on their donates. So I always found that funny. Like I'd be working, they'd be like, okay, we're having a donation. Us as a company, we're going to match anything all you workers put into here. So it'll really help people out. And then, obviously if you really think about it, they're getting all their money back. You're really the only ones that's really losing. So I don't know. It depends how they're doing it. Cause they may be getting all their coins back if they're getting tax write-offs throughout their chain. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know how they're doing it. I don't know anything about Meow Coin at all, other than they donate to cats and they're on Kapow. That's it. Outside of what the chain actually is doing and how it's working, I have zero ideas. I have no idea. So I'm the last person to get any type of advice on that coin. Yeah, people still get help for sure. Don't get me wrong there. I'm just saying the promotion side of it is not entirely what they're saying, I guess. Well, everyone likes cats, though. Don't get me wrong there. Cats are good. Everyone loves cats. I stopped at 40K coins. It was worth $6 at a point recently. Nice. I don't care that much. I got a 6600 only on Kapow F2 14.7 megahash 58 watts at the wall. Now that's very good. That's nice. That's actually 6600s are awesome. I have 6000 series GPUs. I really need to get some sometime, but I haven't. You have a stray cat in my garage, but I'm not being swayed by helping. We got some that run around every once in a while outside, but yeah. Anyway, we have been here for quite some time, guys, so I do appreciate everyone for showing up for this live stream, and we'll be again. I don't know. I want to do more random live streams during the week. I just never got around to it, but I appreciate all you guys for showing up to these, and I will see you guys all on the next one. Rabid out.